A good passing, 24 assists to 12 turnovers, 2-1 as a team. That's really good. 24 assists on 36 made field goals is really good. Our first half was about as good as it could be. Clicking on all cylinders there for the most part. We had the pace finally where we wanted the game to be. And because of that, we scored 58 points. We're up by 25 at half. That's an impressive half. Second half, we played different guys, played guys that didn't have as much experience yet. Made some mental mistakes. Gave up threes, not knowing what defense we're in. Gave up shots, not knowing what our rotations were. Did different things like that we're going to learn from. But we didn't play good defense the second half, and that's got to be better. I told our guys we played Purdue the first game of the year as the #1 team in the country, and we didn't make a shot the first half. They were kicking our butt. We were down, and second half they didn't let up on us. They continued to play great defense, and so that's one thing we got to clean up. I'm not saying our effort wasn't there. I thought our guys played hard the whole time, but the mental effort's got to be there and it's got to sustain for 40 minutes. But overall, great 3 days. Different guys stepped up in Jermaine's absence today. Thought Nate Johnson had a good game, but obviously Achor was the player of the game right there. You know, I had 26 points in the game, had 6 rebounds, and he drew 8 fouls on the other team. And that was much needed. And I think he'll continue that great play.
3 games in 4 days has got to be kind of a grind. What do you take from that? Is that kind of a mental thing more than a physical thing, or what is the kind of, I guess, reason behind that setup?
Yeah. So 3 games in 4 days is obviously it's not ideal for any team, but the reality of it is the conference tournament's going to be 4 games in 4 days, or if you get a bye the first round, it'll be 3 in 3 days. So that's one thing I think the teams that are physically ready for that are going to be able to do things on that last day. Now, it's obviously hard to get to the last day, but when you look at it, a lot of these conference tournament winners, they're going to be well-conditioned teams, or they're going to be deep teams. I think we got both. I think we have a deep team that's well-conditioned. So this was good prep for that. You obviously, as you go forward, when you get to January, you're playing 2 games a week, and your guys are usually pretty dang fresh. So what I did like to see was in that first half, and even throughout the game, I thought that we were fresh. That was good to see. Last year this time, I thought we played in this same event, and our last 2 games, we just were a shell of ourselves compared to the first game. So I was glad to see that we seemed fresh, seemed to have energy.
I felt good to bounce back from yesterday. I felt like I did bad from field, so I got some shots up last night, try to get my rhythm and flow back.
Then you got Coach talked about 24 assists on 36 made shots, only 12 turnovers. How good does it feel when the guys are sharing the ball like that?
It feels great. It feels great knowing that the next person's open the corner, you're gonna get it. Love playing with these guys. Actually, we love sharing the ball. We always around each other, so it's great to see everybody get a chance to play and score. It's always fun to see that.
I asked Coach the same thing about the 3 games in 4 days. I know you guys are young guys and in shape, so it's not going to affect you that much. But how is it mentally to kind of get in that mindset of having to play, like you said, like Coach was saying, on back-to-back days, knowing that down the road it's going to help you guys?
Oh, we know what it takes. March, February, when it's that conference tournament, 3 in 3 days. That's going to be tough. We know mentally we just got to prepare ourselves for that. That's what really matters at the point, really honest. That's what really matters. Winning that conference to get into the tournament.
Were you happy with the energy that the guys came out with? Again, you might come on the last day and, the team you're playing against has lost 2 games in a row, hadn't won a game this year. Does that kind of creep in mentally, or were you happy with the way the energy was on the field, on the court tonight?
I thought the energy was amazing coming out of the game the first half. This is the second half. I felt like, we kind of let go of ourselves. We should have kept pushing on that, but, for Louisiana, I think would be better than Louisiana. We're going to go a whole 40 minutes with energy.